These are the 3 exercises I recommend to my 50+ clients when I'm helping them build strong and pain-free knees. First exercise to help you build bulletproof knees is one that builds strength in your quads and your glutes. It's called the sit to stand, and I'm going to show you 2 variations in case the first one is much too easy for you. Here's the basic variation, but before I show you it, this is not going to be suitable for everyone, and definitely do avoid it if it gives you pain. Right, you're going to sit on a nice, stable dining room chair, shuffle right to the edge of the chair so you're just on your sitting bones, take your hands out the way, put them across your chest, feet on the floor underneath your knees, and then nose over toes, come forward and stand up, and then at the top you're going to go straight back into reverse. Stick your bottom out, bend your knees, and come right down to the chair. Now there's a couple of different things you can do here. Number one is if you're finding this quite difficult because we're going super slow on the way down, you can sit and pause for a second, then go up again. But if it's very easy for you, keep that tension on all the way down, keep going, just touch the chair and then come straight back up. So we're not taking the tension off at all. And this really helps to build that eccentric strength in your quads, which is incredibly important for protecting your knees. Now, if that was very easy, here's the second variation. Choose the knee you want to focus on. So I'm going to focus here on my left knee. You're going to tuck that foot back probably about 2 inches, and then move this one, the opposite one, forward 2 inches. So your feet are now staggered. You've got your left one back, your right one forward, then repeat and see how it feels. So you're going to come forward and up, push up, and then slowly back down with that staggered leg. Now, if you've done this correctly, what you'll feel is 70% of the emphasis has now gone onto these quads here and 30% on here. That means this one is getting a really strong workout and this one's resting for a bit. So what you would do here is you do exactly the same thing, and I would recommend working in sets of somewhere between 5 and 20 with these. Do them 3 times per day, and once you've done one set on that side, you swap. So you bring this one back, that one forward, and repeat. Now, this is not only a brilliant exercise for protecting your knees, it's also a great exercise for building strength and muscle. The second exercise we're going to do is done lying on your back, and this is one to strengthen your hamstring muscles, which live at the back of the knee. And we talk a lot about the quads, but not very much about the hamstrings, and they're equally important for protecting your knees. So let's have a look at this exercise. It's called the hamstring bridge. You're going to lie on your back like this, and if you know what a normal bridge looks like, it's something like this. But what we're going to do is bias the hamstrings so that these muscles are doing most of the work. And the way we do that is by walking your legs out a bit further than feels natural, lifting your toes and digging those heels in. So you've got a nice long angle out like that, and then you're just going to repeat. So you press your back down into the bed, take your hands out the way and lift up like this, and you should instantly feel those hamstrings working and then come back down. Simple as that. It's actually a smaller movement, but it's harder than the normal bridge because the hamstrings tend to be weaker than the quads and the glutes. Let's try again. Dig the heels in, flatten the back, lift up, hold for a second, and then slowly back down. And again, push down, and lift, and back down. And you'll feel those hamstrings working super hard. Now, don't let yourself go into hamstring cramp. Stop before you hit cramp, let it rest, and then repeat. You want to be doing somewhere between 10 and 20 repetitions per set. If you can do 2 to 3 sets of that each day that you do this, that's going to go a long way to building strength in your hamstrings and protecting those knees. If you want to build truly bulletproof knees, we can't just look at the muscles that live around the knee. We have to look higher up. And one of the most important muscle groups for protecting your knees is the glutes, because they control the alignment of your leg. If your glutes aren't strong, your knees are unprotected. And this exercise will help you fix that problem. I'm going to show you 2 variations. The first is called the clam. And what we're going to do is lie on your side with the leg that's to be worked at the top. And you want to lie like this. So your hand is supporting your head. The top hand comes over the top and presses on the bed, and you roll your body forward a bit further than feels natural. You want your knees together, your feet together, and about a 90-degree angle here and here. All we're going to do from this position, keep everything still, but lift that top knee just until you feel you can't go anymore, and then slowly come back down, just like that. You're going to repeat that and keep going until you get a working ache here at the back of the hip, right where the glute is. And this is your gluteus medius and gluteus minimus. They're the ones that control the alignment of your leg, and they're super effective at protecting the knees when they're nice and strong. Now, if this exercise is too easy for you and you're not cheating, you're not rolling back, you're not doing anything funny with your leg, you still feel it here, but you can do 20 or 30 of these with no problem, here's how you make it tougher. Take this bottom knee, straighten it out like that, hook the foot of the top leg around the knee and let that leg drop across you until that knee is resting. Now you've just almost doubled the range of motion, and then you repeat. You lift that knee open like a door, until you can't go any higher, and then you slowly come back down. Look at that increased range of motion. That's just made it so much tougher because we've really isolated those glutes. And I promise, if you couldn't feel it on that first one, you'll definitely feel it on this one. Again, keep going until you get that working ache. 10 to 20 repetitions. Do that on each side a couple of times over. You only need to do this routine maybe twice a week for it to have significant results on your knees. And congratulations, you've just done a routine that's going to bulletproof those knees and keep them healthy for many, many years to come.